The truth come to the light, so that his deeds may be manifested as having been done by God. And so we come to Christ so that we can receive his righteousness. We can be cleansed of our sin by the blood that was shed on the cross. My friends, without the shedding of blood, there is no remission for sins.
Hey everybody, wanted to give a little update today. That is Brian, who used to go to our church at the E-Free Church. In fact, he was baptized there right before, like the weekend before he moved back to Minnesota. But he has been a faithful preacher of the gospel ever since, and that was about 4 years ago. So it's been a very busy day. We've had a lot of conversations. One story is Brian, when he went over to use the restroom at one of the buildings over here, he walked by and there was a security guard there and started talking to him. By the end of the conversation, we were rounding up a Bible to give to him because the guy wanted to pray to receive Christ right then and there. He understood his sin before a holy God. He was afraid of what God thought of him, and he desired to be made right. It doesn't end there, because it turns out there was another security guard at their changing of the shift, and when Brian went over there to use the restroom, he ran into the new security guard and said, "Hey, do you have this guy? His name's Nisa or Nisa, I can't remember exactly what it was, but pray for him. God knows who he is." And he says, "Yeah, I know him." And he's like, "Well, do you know where he went?" Well, he went home, changed a shift. So Brian went to the restroom and came back out, and the security guard noticed the sweatshirt that Brian was wearing, and it says, "I am a Christian," and it goes through some of the tenets of Christianity on it. And he goes, "I really like your sweatshirt." And so Brian goes, "Wait a minute, so are you a brother in the Lord?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "What do you mean when you say you're a brother in the Lord?" Turns out he's a brother in the Lord, for real. So Brian said, "Hey, Nisa, the security guard that was here earlier, he needs somebody to disciple him." And the guy, the security guard said, "Thank you for telling me, because we've been praying for him. Him and this guy and his wife have been praying for Nisa, and now he's going to stay in touch with him and help disciple him and get him plugged into a local church." And it's just, there's stories like this popping up all over the place, and I hope it encourages you that just get into the battle if you're not already, and engage, and you will watch God move. It is amazing. You heard that. Christ is King. That's what we're declaring. Big voices, amplifiers. It's awesome. Anyway, it's an exciting day. This is only day one. We got 2 more days like this, and then I'll be coming home Sunday night. But glory to God. I'll do some more video tonight, and then tomorrow I will give another update. But thank you for your prayers, your continued prayers and support. They're greatly appreciated. Your prayers are being answered, and again, glory to God. So thank you all, and I will be talking to you again on the next update. Thanks.
Jesus Christ laid aside his crown and stepped down out of heaven and took on flesh and tabernacled amongst us. He dwelt amongst us.